Hello and welcome to this video. My name's David Thorne. In this C programming lesson, we're going to be writing our first program, or I'm going to be giving you a demonstration of a very basic Hello World program using the C programming language and also the C compiler, or two different compilers. As you can see on the screen, there is the demonstration here. So without any further ado, let's get started. So this video really assumes that you have next to zero knowledge about C programming language and you are just interested in doing it for some reason. Might be electronics, IoT, or programming your first application, console application, or something like that. I'm not going to talk about the advantages or disadvantages of the C programming language in this video. It's literally just going to show you a basic introduction of the C programming language. So don't worry if you don't understand anything what we're saying in this. This is a pure introduction of what comes in the future. All right, so just sit back and watch. Don't take any notes. Don't do anything. Just watch, because I'm going to show you the absolute basics. I care about doing demonstration rather than explanation first. This is your first program in C, okay? And it is literally a file called main.c. The name of the file is of no relevance. The file extension is also of no relevance, but it's just a good practice to give it a .c file name to say it's of the C programming language. Yes, there is the C++ programming language and so on, or C#, but in this video we're only talking about C. However, they pretty much follow the same things. Now, as you can see here, we have like a pound sign include and then standard IO or stdio.h. For the time being, I want you just to ignore this, and I just want you to get into the practice of knowing this is what you need to type at the top of your application if you want some data to be outputted, all right? And that's what the O stands for, outputted. And then the I stands for inputted, but let's skip over that. And this, every C application and every C++ application, but C application always requires a main function. This is an entry point level. So let's just have a look at what this does first of all. Now, to use this, we have to use something called the C language compiler, or we can use the GCC, which I'm going to say -o, and that's going to say the output file name. And I'm going to call it main. I'm not going to give it a file extension because it's an executable. It's a program, all right? And then the file's inputs to use to compile, we're going to say, hey, please compile main.c. And this is this file that we have here, okay? And we're going to press enter, and it's going to take next to no time whatsoever. And you can see now we have this main, and it's an executable file as well that we can now run. So let's go ahead and run this, and we can just say ./main to say let's run this file. And as you can see, it is the most fantastic thing. It says hello world, and this printf, so printf is saying, hey, print whatever's inside of these double quotes. And this \n is a special character, or it's within inside of the character set. Well, it's a special character, and it's saying, hey, I want you to go to a new line, all right? And now in Windows, you might, in Windows, you might see a \r\n. This is meaning carriage return, and this is meaning new line. So the carriage return basically means send the cursor back to the beginning, all right? And a new line means put it to the next line, okay? So that's what \r\n means. This goes back to the old days of typewriters and so on, where, yeah, back to the old days of typewriter. If you don't know what typewriter is, don't worry about it. Okay, so all of the commands here are ended with a semicolon, all right? And integer is saying what value this function is going to return, all right? And in this sense, return 0. So it's saying, hey, there's no errors in here. So basically a 0 is like success. If you give it a non-zero number, so 1 or 100 or whatever, that's telling the person or that's executing the program that there was more than 0 errors, okay? And that number it's called a return code, right? An exit code. could mean something. It's an arbitrary number. So this is your first program now, and just have to remember, get into get into good practice of typing include and then standard IO. Whoops. If you want to input output data, do standard IO.h, and then int is the value, the data type that's going to be returned, and it has to be called main. All right, and this is a function, and we're just going to say return 0 with a semicolon on the end. If you don't have a semicolon on the end, you're going to get compile error, which we'll talk about later. And then we use the printf function, and then in here we say hello world, and because we want it to go to a new line, we're going to say \n, and we're going to end it with a semicolon. As you can see, there's a squiggly line underneath showing there was a problem. And save your file, and we can now say hello planet Earth rather than doing hello world, and we can now recompile our file. So clang -o is the output, the name of the file that's going to get created, and this is the file that's going to be given in to be compiled. All right, so main C, and let's press enter. This will compile once again, and let's just do /main to actually execute this file. And as you see here, we get planet Earth. Hello planet Earth, and that is it. All right, this is just a basic demonstration, introduction to what a C program is and the absolute core basics of it. Now I use clang here. This is the C language compiler. We could have used GCC here and done -o, and then we're going to do the output, call it main, and we could say main.c, and let's just call it main1. So, or main GCC, and then we do this, and we do LL, and we see main-GCC, and we run this file, and you see we get exactly the same thing. So they are basically, they're two different compilers, but they are literally looking at the same instructions about how they do it. Okay, so this is the first video of the C programming language tutorial playlist. It was just an introduction, and the next video we're going to go through more than likely the identifiers, or I've decided it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was a good introduction for you. See you in the next video.